Okay, so your Easy Go golf cart won't go. All you hear is a zzzz coming from the back. Well, in case you're not aware, this is how the magic works. This is a spline brake drum, and there's a drive axle on this left side. That's what does it. We are stripping this poor cart. I'm going to pull all this apart and pull it out of there, and I may even pull the outside bearing because I replaced that. This part is good, the axle's good, so we're going to hang on to it. So, there we go. Alright, nut comes off, washer comes off. If your brakes are loose, this will come off. If not, go down here at about 7 o'clock. You can see in there a little adjuster just like a car. You got to turn that screw towards the top of the screw, so you're eventually going to go in here and push up like that. And turn a little adjuster. And it'll bring the brake shoes together. Or not. It's backwards. It's actually backwards, so we got to go the other way. So you got to get pushed up the little, there's that little flap there, that's a little lock that holds that adjuster from moving. So you got to get up underneath that and then push the screw the other direction. Backward threads. Got it on the run. And you see a screw is screwed all the way back up in there, which will make that loosish. Parking brake's not on. Alright, well, I have to take a couple of hands to yank that, but that's what we do. Get that screw in all the way. Just go all the way with it until it bottoms out. Now it's all the way bottomed out. You can see that in there. I don't think you can see that, but yeah, we'll put that up under there. Maybe you can see something. See where he'll go. Alright, well, I'll stick around with that for a minute and let you know what I did. Alright, so I scored a little Hilco lube in there. WD-40, anything like that will work. Just kept working it back and forth until it gets where it'll come off. So, here's the magic part. This hub, and it's the only one, is splined inside. Generally speaking, this is going to be your problem. Your axle will wear these out, and you'll see all there'll be is little nubs left, and the axle just spins. If you hear that zzz in there, that's the axle spinning in there. The other issue would be the axle, but you can usually burn up at least a couple of hubs before destroying this axle, so you always try with a hub first. I like to keep an axle around. This one's got a snap ring in there. I've had this one flop around before, so we're going to pull the snap ring, pull the axle and the outer bearing with it, because that's new as well. And we're going to pull the brake shoes, because we are stripping this poor thing. After 6.5 years of service I've got out of it, it was pretty much dead when I got it, so it has served us well. Alright, so once you pull the snap ring, I put the washer and nut. You have to pop this out of here, so this is what I did. I'm going to lightly tap on it, get it to come out. Alright, I'm going to get quiet over here. So beating on that, tap it in a little bit, tap it out a little bit, and then it'll eventually pop out. So when you're putting this back in by any chance, we'll just show you. Here's what it actually looks like. There's a seal on the inside there, grease seal. And it has to be put up into the center. There you go. And then you pop it back in, put the snap ring in there. Anyway, the part that goes bad is this end. So now I'm taking this new one out. Goes with my new hub, and we'll have a new assembly for the next one of these. It burns out their hub. So there's your answer for what goes when it goes ring. That's how this thing works. It's driven just with this left side over here. And that hub with the little splines. So we'll just throw it on there and see. I'm going to put that nut on there so you don't bang on the end of the threads and screw them up. So that goes in there, and that starts flopping around, and then you lose your drive. Alright. That's it for that one.